This time next year, I want to be looking back and be thinking, man, I can't believe I was a month out from going and doing this thing, and I'm standing here underneath a car that's nowhere near finished with a motor that is not getting used. I'll put a truck motor in it. I have no idea if the transmission's gonna hold up. What are you doing, big head? Huh? What are you doing, big head? As you can see, stuff is pretty dirty. After 160 something thousand miles of abuse, I'm all soaking gunk. Let it sit for a while, come scrub it, and then I'm gonna pressure wash it. I did soak it last night for a little while. This is really bad because at some point this car had an oil leak. I need to do something about this ABS box. I reckon I can tape it up. Yeah, that's what I'll do. I'll get soaking first. And while I'm cleaning that, I'm not even using those control arms. I am also not using those leaf springs. But I'm not gonna take the leaf springs out until I have coilovers in hand. Sure, never imagined I would be having this thing all apart like this from the get-go. Glad I am. I'm enjoying it. All right, I'm gonna let that sit for a little while. All right, got my pressure washer. Hopefully it's got enough gas in it. Just think it'll start first pull. I always like to get it a good spot in the stroke. Nope. Man, should have left the chokes a little longer. Well, it's looking a lot better. No doubt about that. Not doing exactly as well as I'd hoped in some places, but what are you gonna do? I'm soaking wet. I'm not happy about that. I got stuck. Oh, it's cold. I don't like it.
I'm Cody. I own a local performance shop called Legacy Performance. It was a dream of mine I started, and me and Adrian been pals for a while. He come at me with an upcoming race he's about to enter. It sounds like a really awesome deal to me the more and more he talks about it, and the flow of quality parts we got coming in his way. And all this started as a dream, I guess it's his too, and falling down that road is something you never thought would have happened, but you know, here we are building stuff we never thought we would do. He talks of the race and all this stuff we got going on, and I don't understand half of it, but it sounds wicked crazy to me, and it's kind of right up our alley. And do with a lot of vets, his father and so on and so forth. They've done vets all their life, and
On the body side.
Yeah, more on the body side, and me and Adrian kind of out of the box kind of guys, and like going fast. So you can give us a look. We greatly appreciate it, and hopefully I can help old Adrian get to his race and make this thing something we never thought it would be.
Yep. Man, I guess probably ought to start saying, you know, we kind of talk every now and again, just whenever something cool's happening with a car.
Yep, with your out of town stuff and me being busy with the business and
Yeah.
2 youngins, you know.
Yeah.
It's a lot going on, but make time for everything. And just happy to be here and be a part of it. You know, I think it's,
Like I said, I kind of fumble my way through a lot of stuff, and it's not the kind of work I grew up doing. Not that that's any kind of excuse. You know, I kind of figure stuff out
right.
most of the time for myself.
We both come from a body shop background.
Yeah, right. So 2 body guys, you know, doing the race car thing.
Correct.
But yeah, I guess I texted you a week or 2 ago, and
Yep, about a week or 2 ago.
kind of, yeah, I've been talking to a bunch of people that I trust with parts and knowing how to make stuff go fast, and
Right.
so I texted you about that, and then you offered to help, and I'm like, dude, I didn't even think about it, but I was like, I really need some help. 'Cause
Yeah.
I don't have a clue what I'm doing.
Yep, and I don't know everything by any means, but I've done enough of it to kind of get us in the right ballpark, and you know, man, hopefully with these nice quality parts, we can get it put together and make it last, and eventually old Adrian come out on top here.
Hope so, man. I got to get it together and start driving this thing. So
Definitely need some testing.
I still don't know how to drive a manual, so there's that.
Can't help him.
What's up, dude?
Say what's up. He don't know no different. Not as smart as the chain.
Oh, if that chain's kind of boogered up on there, I believe.
I think
Might have to get a hammer or something.
Tyler Stanley?
Maverick.
Yes, I
Maverick,
have.
tell them who you are.
Say Maverick.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, what we unloading?
Kinda-
Motor.
This aluminum block 5.3? Huh? We don't know yet.
Got him.
Got him. Look, Dad will come back in 10 minutes with a hammer.
Hey, it's the thought that counts. Man, you got it cleaned up in here, boss. It looks.
Man, I've been trying, dude.
It's been working, dude. It looks
It's
good.
constant.
Look how bright it is now.
I know.
Paint the wall and stuff?
Yeah. Getting there. I gotta do a second coat. Start coming back through. I did that last night.
It looks good.
Set the whole thing up.
Well, they got
Cooking it up, that's for sure.
Very nice.
All right, stand back, buddy.
So we unloading the motor?
Not the best floor for this.
Sure it is.
Yeah, that's good.
Hey, Daddy.
Hey, buddy. You say hey to the camera? Say hey.
Hello.
Hello, everybody.
Wouldn't happen to have any bolts, would you?
Yeah.
Show do. They were way too long, but we got like
Hey,
10,000 nuts on them.
I'm
And
telling you, dude, I spent
Did I grab
a
it?
long
Look
time.
at this, Dada.
I have good faith in it. She's a diamond in the rough, but I think she'll pull through for us.
I think so too, man.
She's good. She's good. Pop the heads off. We got it.
Yep.
Oh. Don't like that.
Don't like what?
Don't like that light
The-
flashing on my eye.
It's bright in it.
Overnight pots from Holley.
Seriously. He didn't even tell me they were shipped. Dad calls me, he's like, hey, your Holley boxes are here.
Yeah, he sent
Like
you.
you.
He sent you the works.
Just like Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas again. Oh, man.
Pop them.
Pop it. Pop it. Pop it.
Woo!
Dog body.
Dog body.
Right.
He's picking up and I'm steadily just throwing more stuff on the floor.
The important stuff here, buddy.
Yeah.
Man, that's pretty.
Feel like Christmas?
Yeah.
Oh, you need a background?
Yeah, beautiful. You must be watching makeup tutorials.
Yes. Me and my wife. Please read the entire instruction.
Right into the trash.
Dang.
Wait a minute. 2 throttle bodies.
Oh, wow.
What the heck did they send 2 throttle bodies for, man?
There you go. Pop them away.
Huh? Yeah, this
There you go. Now you got it.
main harness.
Yoo-hoo.
Oh! Billet fuel regulator.
Cool. All you guys out there need to pick up on your Holley stuff.
That's right. Good thing about Holley, you can take all this stuff. One place is all you need to go get your junkyard 5.3, put in anything you want, and make it work. One-stop shop. I got headers for all kinds of swaps. Our Terminator here. And Holley owns tons and tons of companies, like Earl's. You look on their website because they're constantly buying up other companies.
I feel like I'm watching you open up Christmas over here, buddy.
I'm telling you, dude. TPS. This goes on your throttle body. Tells you how far open it is. This car's actually drive-by-wire, but we're converting it to drive-by-cable. Fuel filter.
I always drive up right here.
Injectors.
What they surprised you with?
These are 48 pounds.
Very nice.
Mm-hmm.
Seriously, there's a lot
Anybody
of
want some spaghetti?
Yeah, that's. Check out that.
Take a look in here.
Nice.
No more brittle plastic junk. See, everything's really nicely labeled. You don't get that on a factory harness. You can make an LS swap work with all factory stuff, but man, you go to
Extreme.
tracing a bunch of wires and testing. And this way, everything's labeled. It all plugs into the box. Your main.
Plug and play.
It really is. I mean, you put power to
Really
it,
good.
mount it. Fortunately, Cody's already put one of these in.
Slide that screen on out of there.
So I think what I'm gonna do, they didn't have any of the 6.8s in stock. So eventually I'll do the big 12-inch one in there.
Right.
I think for right now I'm gonna go get like a Windows tablet.
Yeah.
Someone that's got a USB in it and the whole hat. You don't have to rewire nothing.
You can
It's
wear all types of hats.
That's right.
Billet.
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 And this is all adjustable, so no matter what tank you put it in, you can make it fit. And if that's too long, you can actually cut the end of the rod off.
Holley was thinking.
All I was thinking. And they are the go-to for swaps and for turning an old turd into something cool. You got a -10 for your feed line and a -8 for your return.
Yep. Plenty of fuel.
Plenty of fuel.
We got a dress old girl up over here, you know?
I know, dude.
She's looking rough, buddy. Hey, good pressure washing, a good vision, and she's gonna be something. Look, I'll make it look so much better.
Had a lot of pretty Holley
Take some
parts.
pictures of it for you.
Pretty good down there though, I thought.
Yeah.
It's a little dirty.
Oh yeah.
She been sitting.
I ain't worried about it.
Okay.
No, John. I just got food. This one. My ECS, East Coast Supercharging, trans and differential brace. Just got these little guys, little heim joints put in. Figure now's as good a time as any to put it in. I'll take that little vibration dampener off. Need this where we're going. All right, I gotta put my hat clip on. Kind of difficult to work with one hand. So I'll be right back. All right, that's better. I was kind of going back and forth, getting tools and going back over there. I know it's not far, but I got this thing on wheels, man. Why not have it right here by the toolbox? Smell that diff fluid. I don't think it's gonna leak out. I should do that. I'm gonna drain it prior to taking the rest of these off. That way there's no question whether or not it'll leak out. It's a drain for the transmission. I can go ahead and drain that. And there's a drain for the diff plug. Drain for the diff. Ah, almost fits. God, it fits. Nah, I'll do it. Get the right size. Yep. Jet drag. This actually is a lot easier to do when the car is on a lift, but make it happen. Ugh. Almost escaped it. That really doesn't look too terribly old. Kind of looks like somebody had just replaced it. Not the cleanest either. Can't hurt. Put the good stuff in it. Limited slip lube only. Yeah, somebody definitely put some in here. But like I said, who knows how long ago it's been. It's not gonna hurt anything to have fresh. And I can kind of pop this differential cover off and take a look at the gears. My buddy Josh is supposed to be stopping by here in a little bit. He is a police officer and he'll get off in about 30 minutes or so. I like to keep my tools clean. Struggle to keep things clean and get some work done, but gotta do it. It's gonna be tough to get to. Nope, it won't, because I got this. Tell you something, this little universal joint has really made my life easy. Could have struggled with that for a long time, but everything's a hammer except my Milwaukee ratchet. That's a Cooper Bugatti quote. Everything's a hammer. All of them. And for those of you that don't know, this is one of the first things that breaks on a C5. They break right in this area. The differential will separate from the transmission, and then the transmission falls out because there's nothing supporting the transmission. It's just bolted to the differential there. It makes a whole big old mess. Break your output shaft, etc. So I knew this was one of the first things I'd have to do. I looked around. There's a couple of people that make them. East Coast Supercharging provided me with this one, and man, everything's laser cut, super nice. Instructions are very detailed. It's pretty self-explanatory, but never hurts to have some good instructions. On the money. All right, these are the ones. What my torque specs are. I love that they give me torque specs. I'm a nerd for that kind of stuff. 45 foot-pounds. 17. Awkward. Now it's time to do the heim joints. Actually did not put any NICs on there, so I'm gonna do that. Goes right there. Yep. Pulls it together, holds it together. Gonna do a little NICs. If you ever want to look like the Tin Man, just put some of this on yourself. These are reverse thread, so these are standard thread. That way you can adjust your support brace, your support bar by twisting the bar. Dang it. I'm gonna cut this. This is what I'm gonna be doing for the next little bit. All right, that didn't take long. I just thought of an idea. Get a socket that fits. Boom, done. That easy. This is really gonna speed it up. Doing that by hand sucks, especially flipping back and forth and having to try and remember reverse threads and all that. Well, my buddy Josh came to help me out.
What's up?
Josh Prince. I kind of screwed up on this brace here earlier. We are now fixing it. I had this on the outside of the diff brace and it should have been on the inside. Now we're swapping the bolts around. The spacer goes. Whoop.
That looks more right.
More straighter. Now it looks right.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, I know. I was looking at that rod too. I was like, dude, it's hitting the cross member. But then I was like, well, it moves.
Twisted.
Figure out where I put my punch. Did I put that back over yonder way? So this is Josh. Josh, tell them what you do.
I'm a popo, man. I'm a cop.
Yeah. And tell us about a couple of your projects.
I've got a 73 Datsun 240Z. It's gonna LS swap. It's gonna be pretty cool. And plan on pro charging the whole 9 yards. It's gonna be pretty dope. So
I'm pretty excited about it.
I'm very excited about it. It's a money pit currently, but You know how it goes.
Well, this is one of the guys here in Memphis that you know, I was hitting puberty. Quick, making too much noise.
Loretta.
So Josh was one of the guys in Memphis, you know, that I've stayed connected with throughout the last year or so, you know, off on the road doing all the street outlaw stuff, and
Yeah.
and he's one of the guys, you know, I was thinking about to have on the channel with his projects and helping him with that. And,
For sure.
I can't afford to have a whole bunch of projects right now, but my friends
Me
can.
neither.
Right, but at the same time, you know, it's for me.
All of us together.
Yeah,
We can create
exactly.
a pretty cool show.
Exactly. So, like I said, this is all I can afford at the moment. That and, you know, my Trailblazer. Of course, I've got the truck, but at the moment, I don't really have the money to put into it. So, you know, it's going to be a little while probably before we get to do anything with it. But I at least at some point in the near future want to come, you know, film it and
For sure.
and gauge the interest level, because I'm sure it'll be up there, especially given
No
how
doubt.
well like that Zen did.
Oh, for
You know,
sure.
what a sweet car that
oh,
is.
man. Love
So-
it. That 180 degree exhaust.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Man, it sounds
That's
so
the whole reason
good.
that I even know Emily and Aaron. It's because I
Yeah.
commented.
Well, that's the
180
whole
headers.
reason I found crazy story. So the whole reason I know Adrian is because I started following that Zen.
Really?
Yes.
I don't think I knew that.
And yes. And then I met Emily over Instagram.
Yeah.
Started messing with her. And then I saw your pictures
Yeah.
on Instagram with
That's
Emily.
funny, dude.
And then I saw your cars
Yeah.
driving through my city that I was patrolling. And I was
crazy.
like, no way. That's him. Like,
That's
that's
insane.
gotta be him.
Yeah,
So
you-
I messaged him that night while I was sitting
Yep.
in my patrol car.
Yep. Yeah, you
And
sent me a message on Instagram.
Boom.
Yeah. And I think the
Relationship
next
was born.
night we went and shot with the police car in the background. Insert a picture here and here, and you get the point. They're really cool pictures. So
Very cool.
yeah, so I'm excited to
So-
see, you know, what we can do with his car in the future, and just wanted to introduce him. He'll be around as I'm making videos. So,
Sir.
yep,
to be here.
go give him a follow if you're into that. You want people to follow you?
Sure, absolutely.
Yeah, tell him your Instagram. It's also typed out
JD
right here.
Prince _17.
JD Prince _17. Cool. Well, stay tuned. A lot more cool stuff coming. So